Good evening, Scott here, known as Cantaloupe to some online, and I'm bringing a subject to you that's interesting to me. It might be of interest to you or someone you know, and that is the expectation by certain prospective romantic partners that provisions should be gotten beforehand. Okay, I'm going to say that a whole different way because maybe it didn't make sense. So there's an expectation, and correct me if I'm wrong, among especially women, that the man must first be something complete before a proposal or prospective engagement or date will be considered. Hang on a second. So there's a saying, and if there isn't, there should be. You don't buy the ring before you meet the girl. What does that mean? Well, you don't, first of all, know what ring size she is. And it's a metaphor, if you will, for you don't know what the dynamic is before you meet someone, anyone, a friend, a lover, anybody, even a business associate. There's something called emergent properties. Emergent means it emerges from the combination of things, the order in which they are organized. And especially between couples, past, present, and future, there is an unknown before they meet. There is a mutual emergent property of their interactions, their dynamics, their personalities, the way that they intertwine, they intermesh. And if it works out, there's a future, right? Well, to say that third component, the emergent component, is irrelevant, that before a proposal or date will be considered, that everything has to be final and set up already, as in, financially, okay, no, I understand that there has to be some reasonable expectation of, safety and security. I get that. But is that really the thing? Is that what is that the request? Is that the expectation? I think it does depend on the person, obviously. People are different. Women are different from one woman to the next. But there seems to be an attitude. There seems to be a prevailing common attitude that is part of the solidarity of feminism. And this is the part I'm not 100% sure about. I will admit it. So if I'm wrong, I mean it with all due respect, correct me. Leave a comment or email me at whitehotrobot@gmail.com. But my perception, my impression from, the dating scene, not just now, but, it's not my first time being available. I've been on dates in my life many times, and there seems to be an expectation, like an unspoken or perhaps even spoken expectation by women that the man must have everything already established. For example, he's got to already be a hiker before they go on a hike. This is one example. That's exactly what I'm talking about. So wait a minute. I am a hiker, first of all. This is an apropos example because I might consider more strongly going on a hike depending on who it is. Okay, depending on who it is a big deal. Come on now. One person doesn't equal another. You know this. So you don't really know until you get to the bridge. You've heard the expression, cross a bridge when you get to it. Well, that's a big deal for me personally. I have the wherewithal to potentially finance any kind of adventure, but I'm not going to advertise that beforehand for a lot of reasons. Not the least of which is people will take from them. People will take advantage. They will exploit things. They will say, oh, look, he has the money in his hand. All of a sudden, I'm visible. All of a sudden, I'm on the phone and available. But sometimes it's even more than that. Sometimes you actually have to figuratively send the money to the person. Not only, have it in hand, but demonstrate it. Buy something before they even appear. Before they're even perhaps maybe available. Okay, this is ridiculous. Okay, first of all, there's no bridge. The bridge goes both ways, by the way. If we're being honest. If we're being respectful, that's a two-way bridge. Show up and then we'll talk. If money is needed, money will be there. It will be had. Let's figure out if we even want to cross a bridge before we buy the bridge, so to speak. Why not? Be happy, be healthy, be safe, but be realistic. Come on now. I hope you have a great night. Again, whiteheartrobot@gmail.com if you have questions. Thank you.